One Gotti, talking sports.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with the video where we're going to be talking about what the Washington Commanders fans are saying about the Washington Commanders winning on these last 3 weeks. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So before we get into it, I have an announcement. I want to make a huge announcement. So Juan Gotti on the channel here, I will be hosting a new show that will be airing next Monday, November 7th. It is called TOTM, Top of the Morning Sports Show, hosted by Juan Gotti. It will be airing next Monday again at 9 a.m. live stream. It's going to be like a radio show, live morning show, sports show that you are going to be listening to, whether you're on your drive to work, whether you're doing your morning exercise, whatever morning activities you're going to be doing. You'll be accompanied by TOTM Talker, Top of the Morning sports show hosted by Juan Gotti. We'll be talking obviously Washington Commanders, DC sports, and you'll be talking NFL, and then you'll be talking about other sports. You know, MLB World Series is on, NBA is getting kicked off, so I hope to see you guys over there when it starts up. And it's also going to play as my podcast, so I'm pretty sure at some point I'll be able to put it out on podcasting platforms when everything gets all settled. But once everything is figured out and set up, I will be making a separate video making the official announcement. So again, TOTM, Top of the Morning Sports Show, will be airing live next Monday, 9 a.m. It's going to be a morning sports show hosted by me on the channel. So hope to see you guys over there. Now let's get into today's video. So ladies and gentlemen, I have something to say, okay? Out of this 3-game win streak, okay, all I've been seeing in my comment section is, oh, Washington is beating up on bad teams. Washington is not really good. They're only beating teams that aren't good, that aren't better than them. Jack Del Rio defense is not really good. He's just taking advantage of bad quarterback play, okay? So that brings me up on here today. That's all I've been hearing. So that prompts the question, okay? Washington fans say the team is only winning against bad teams. Is that true? Are we really not good? That's the question that I have to you, okay? Let me first start by saying this. I don't like that comment. You're saying a team isn't good because they're beating up on bad teams. What are they supposed to do? This is their schedule. They can't control their schedule, okay? If this team was to lose to the very teams that you're saying is bad that they're beating, then y'all will be coming on here saying, oh, this team is horrible and we need to tank, we need to trade off assets, and we need to get draft picks. But the fact that they're winning games against teams like this, taking advantage of teams like this, because this is what they do, this is their schedule, now it's, oh, this team isn't good. Oh, I'm not going to give Jack Del Rio credit. I'm a guy that's neutral, okay? When a coach is bad, he deserves to be called up. When he's good, he deserves to get his flowers. You guys, some of you guys out there, not all of you, but some of you guys want to harp on Jack Del Rio's back when he's bad, but then when he's good and he actually has the defense rolling, y'all don't want to give him his flowers. Y'all want to say, oh, it's the opponent, it's Sam Ehlinger, it's Justin Fields, which is true. It's Aaron Rodgers with not many weapons. It's true, but what do you want them to do? They cannot play nothing but what's on their schedule. They didn't make this schedule, okay? So for fans to say Washington is not a good team, they're only beating up on bad teams. I mean, again, you can have that assumption. We may very well not be a good team at the end of the day, but the fact that you're sitting here not giving this team credit for their last 3 weeks and their last wins is crazy. Because if this team was to go out there and lose to the very teams that you're not giving them credit for beating, it would be a whole different story. Y'all would be saying, oh, this team is horrible. We need to fire Ron Rivera. We need to let go of Scott Turner. We need to let go of Jack Del Rio. But when they win, it's like some of y'all don't say anything. I'm not going to continue to say y'all because there's a lot of you guys that are like me out there, but there are some of you guys that I'm talking to, okay? Y'all don't want to give the coaching staff none of their credit when they believe so. And I'm talking specifically for Jack Del Rio, okay? Scott Turner, horrible. Trash. I'm done with him, okay? But Jack Del Rio, anytime he's doing anything good, y'all don't want to give him his credit for. But when he's bad, y'all want to harp on him. Y'all want to say this. But when he figures things out, it's just quiet, okay? That's what I don't like fans like that. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't like fans that root for this team to tank, root for this team to have the #1 pick each and every year. What good does it do for you to wait 6 months for this team to come back around every September just for you to be by November 1st or late October saying, oh, we need to get ready for the draft? That's not the kind of fan that I am, man. I don't wait 6 months all off season long talking about this team just for when the season come around. Halfway through the season, barely halfway through or halfway through the season, we're talking about, yeah, we need to go get this person in the draft. We need to go get ready for the draft. That's not what I do, man. That's not how I operate. I love this team too much, man. I love NFL football, not even just to watch the Commanders. I love NFL football too much to even do that. So, give this team their credit for what they've done the last 3 weeks. I'm not telling you to ask for respect, because quite frankly we don't deserve any respect because we're 4-4 right now. Okay, we're technically still not a good team. We're technically still not above 500. So I'm not asking you for respect from the outside or the media, because again we only won 3 games and got back to 500. All I'm saying to you as Washington Commanders fans, the fans that's out there that's being negative, fans out there that's saying we're trash, we're not good, just give them their credit for what they've done the past 3 wins, okay? Forget what they did in the first couple weeks. Forget the future. Just go off of what you know in the last 3 weeks that they've won. Give them their credit for that, because they very well could have lost all 3 of those games, but they found a way to pull them out. They found a way to pull them out. That speaks volumes to the quarterback position. That speaks volumes to Ron Rivera's led coach teams, okay? Again, and this is coming from a fan that is neutral. This is coming from a fan that is not too optimistic. This is coming from a fan that is not too low on the team. I'm right there in the middle because I'm a realist at the end of the day. I call it how it is. Okay? I had my phase when I was super optimistic. This team could do no wrong. That was me about 5 years ago, my younger self that always had false hope, always thought this team could be good. Okay? But I didn't quickly realize, I eventually realized, okay, 2019 probably was the last season where I was just only optimistic about this team. Didn't see no wrong. After 2019, now I am right neutral, okay? I'm neutral. When this team has opportunities to be good and it looks like they're on the up, I talk about it. When it seems like this team isn't going to be good and it seems like it's down spiraling, I talk about it. And I believe that's what a lot of people like to hear from me, and a lot of people like to hear with sports talk. Okay, at least a lot of the realists, because there are, fair weather, optimistic people out there that just only wants to hear good about the team, and when you talk bad about them, they don't want to hear it. And there are people out there that only want to hear you talk bad about the team and never good. So that's not me. I'm right there in the middle, and that's where I like to be. Okay, again, I'm not telling you this team is any good right now, but I am telling you that you cannot get mad at the team for winning games against teams like the Packers, Colts, and Bears. They have to play what's on their schedule. Okay, and I'm sure if they had it, they would want to beat the Bills. Okay, they would want to beat the Chiefs. Okay, but we played them last year. We had the hard schedule last year. Okay, and Taylor Heineke fared well. We missed him a couple games down the stretch. If he plays a couple games down the stretch, we probably make the playoffs. I don't want to look back on the past, but I'm just saying we played the tough schedule last year, and we got 7 wins. Okay, that's average. That's below average. Okay, this year we don't nearly have as hard of a schedule, and we're 4-4. Not where I thought we would be at this current moment, but it could definitely have been worse, because all of these last 3 games, we've won the last 3 games by a total combined point of 8. Okay, so we very well could have lost these last games, but what did they do? They found a way to gut it out. And you can do nothing but respect them for it. Or give them credit for it, I should say. We don't need any respect right now because we haven't really done nothing, okay? We have to go out there and beat Minnesota, beat Philly, okay? Get above 500 before we start clamoring for respect, okay? We can't get respect right now, ladies and gentlemen. But all I'm saying, I'm not talking about respect for the outside media or even the Washington fans. I'm saying just give them their credit for what they've done the last 3 weeks, because they very well could have lost. And I know some of you guys out there that are like this, if they would have lost these last couple games, y'all would have been saying tank. Y'all would have been saying fire Ron Rivera. So if you're going to give them hell in the handbasket when they're bad, why don't you praise them when they do anything good? Please let me know that. Please let me know how can they control what they do, who they play against, and what the schedule looked like. If they could, I'm pretty sure They would throw in a few hard games here and there, but they only can play who they play on their schedule, ladies and gentlemen. That's when I made the tweet and I uploaded it in my community, where I'm going to go to right now before we get out of here. Basically, saying what I said multiple times in this video. I said this. I said, can y'all please stop complaining, saying that the Commanders are playing weak teams? I said, what do you want them to do? They only can play who's on their schedule. They can't control who they play. But if they were to lose, we would be trash. And that's facts. If we were to lose, y'all would be saying this team is trash. But the fact that they're winning against trash teams or bad teams, that doesn't mean they're in there. That makes them trash. That doesn't mean they're any good. Jack Del Rio is beating up on bad quarterbacks. What is he supposed to do? Allow the bad quarterback to beat him? Allow Aaron and I'll get Aaron Rodgers hasn't had the weapons like he had in past time. Aaron Rodgers isn't playing like Aaron Rodgers of old, but it's still a Hall of Fame first ballot quarterback, no question, that we beat. Okay, we still had to beat him, and we did. Okay? So, please cut that, man. And please be better. Okay? But again, I'm not asking or telling you guys to respect this team, because we haven't done anything for respect. We're 4-4. Get above 500, and you can bring around the R word. And even still, I don't even want to bring the R word, because I want consistent winning. Okay? Washington on 3-game win streak. Hopefully they can make it for this weekend. That's what you guys think about this video. Don't forget to come to the stream later tonight, where we'll be having Winning Wednesday for the first time. Winning Wednesdays is when we talk about, the game that we won the previous week, and then we take the first look at the next opponent. You may be able to come in there and talk to me tonight. We'll see how things go. But as always, me, boy, One Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, host, and watch the Commanders. Don't forget to stay on the lookout for TOTM, Top of the Morning Sports Show. That will be coming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 a.m. is when we'll be going live starting November 7th. I'll make a separate video talking about that too. So as always, me, boy, One Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So that's subscribe again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. About peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop, get you drop, slide on the one where that get you boxed on.